Welcome back to Endangered Species Spotlight. This week we are talking about marine iguanas. So this is the marine iguana. They are endemic to the Galapagos Islands. Now, these guys are technically classified as vulnerable. They're not fully endangered yet, but their population is decreasing, so it is likely that they will be moved to the endangered species list at some point unless something significant happens to increase their population. As it stands right now, there's about 200,000 of them, which does seem like quite a big number, but it is still below the ideal population level, so they are classified as vulnerable, especially since their population is still decreasing. So, like I said, they are endemic to the Galapagos Islands, and so them, along with pretty much every other species found on the Galapagos Islands, are only found there, so it is a very, very diverse but also very delicate ecosystem. So the main threats to the marine iguana species include things like invasive cats, dogs, rats, and birds, which in addition to attacking and killing the adult iguanas, also have a habit of getting into the nests and eating the eggs and the baby iguanas. Additionally, climate change and habitat loss are also other factors that are working to reduce the marine iguana population, which is not great. So another factor that is affecting the marine iguana population is the exotic pet trade. So iguanas in general tend to make very, very bad pets. You can't house train them, they tend to be aggressive, they don't get along with other animals, plus they have very, very specific needs in general. They need a lot of space, they need specific food, all that. Iguanas tend to make shitty pets. So I would highly recommend you don't get an iguana, but if you absolutely must, and you have your heart and mind and everything dead set on having a pet iguana for some reason, maybe consider getting like a green iguana, or maybe just a gecko, because like green iguanas aren't endangered, however, they are invasive in quite a lot of areas, so if you do get a green iguana, don't fucking release it when you're tired of it. But just don't get specifically marine iguanas as pets, because they are vulnerable, and they're just bad pets. Leave them alone. Marine iguanas, while able to be kept in captivity under like conservation or like in zoos or reptile museums or whatever, they can be kept, but they've never been observed to breed in captivity. So captive breeding programs aren't currently a viable option for them. But there are conservation things like the Galapagos Islands in general are very conservation-based, because like I said before, they have so many just endemic and interesting species living there. Also, if you go to the Galapagos Islands as like a tourist, as a visitor, leave them alone. Like, again, there's such a delicate ecosystem and most of the animals there are endangered. Just look, don't touch. Especially since these things are basically small dinosaurs and can and will make you lose fingers.